Hi guys, so this is Manu here, and today I have attended a mock interview in the university where I am doing my .NET Advanced Diploma in .NET certification. It's on C Sharp 2.0 .NET framework. Today I attended one of initial screening interview in my university, which was very easy, but as there was little tension in my approach towards them. I couldn't do that well to their expectation. Let me introduce you guys how it went. First, I went in and I got introduced myself to the interviewer. I was a software engineer from a software company, and we had some 2 weeks of class. And the topic covered for the interview was in those 2 weeks of classes, which was including .NET framework, architecture, and some of the syntaxes and programs like matrix addition, palindrome, factorial, string reverse arrays, multidimensional, semi-dimensional arrays, strings, and types of strings. There are almost 17 types of strings like string reverse, string compare, what is string trim, and string concat, and all those syntax, and a little bit on object. Oops, that's on static and instance, all those things. But I'll tell you what exactly my interviewer asked me. First, he asked me to introduce myself. I introduced, and after that, the first question was what's the difference between a string and a compare string. I was little not sure about the answer. Let me check what exactly. Yeah, he asked me about what is the difference between what do you call remove and substring. I said remove and substring. Substring is the reverse of remove. Remove means it removes that particular part of the string mentioned in the array, and substring means it will keep that and like that. Like say for example, if a string str is hi good morning is the string, and if you write console.writeLine str dot remove in brackets 2, it will remove it will place two characters 0 1 2, starting from 0 index. It will place 3 characters in it and it will remove all the thing. The same thing if you use substring, that is str1 dot substring of 2. Previously I said str1 of remove of 2, and now it is str1 of substring of 2. What it does is it removes the starting part and keeps the remaining part. So it is the reverse of reverse. It is the reverse of reverse. Yeah, reverse of remove. Sorry, remove does the remove part. Substring and keeps the removes the first part and keeps the later part. In remove, it removes the first part. It removes the later part and keeps the first part. Guys got confused? Okay, I'll tell you once again. What remove does is it keeps the first part and removes the later part. What substring does is it removes the first part and keeps the later part. So it is the reverse of the remove. Substring is the reverse of remove. I couldn't tell with an example, but I just said him that substring is the reverse of remove. And the next question he asked was what is the difference between string and string builder? Difference in the sense, why do you use string builder? I said the word which he was expecting from my side was substring is used in order to remove the immutable property of a string, but I couldn't tell that particular word called immutable. I just said in string you make use of the object, the value of the object is put into the next memory every time when it is called, whereas in substring the variable which is placed in one memory location and the changed variable which is placed in other location is a changed variable, not the continuation of the previous variable. So that is how I explained in what you call what exactly happens in that when you execute that instruction. But he was expecting what called immutable property. I couldn't tell that. That was the second mistake I did. And third question, he asked me, just remembering what he asked. He asked me, that question was, 1 second guys. What was it? It was not from class. I was expecting a question. I was expecting a question from class, but he didn't ask any questions from class. And I think, yeah, the third one, only 3 questions. The third one was, how do you display a matrix? How do you display a number given in a matrix form? Like if it is in 3 cross 3, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. If it is 2 cross 2, 1 2 3 4. So how to display that? He asked me to write a program on that. I couldn't practice program because I had some other work, and I couldn't practice the same thing I said. But he asked me, okay, it's fine, but can you explain the logic? How do you do? I actually I didn't tell the exact logic, but when I came outside, guys, remember that don't be in tension when you attend the interviews, because many a times it happens that you would be knowing the perfect answer for the question they would have asked, but you won't be able to answer at that point of time when you're sitting in front of the interviewer, because you feel tensed. You feel that whether I can answer that question or not, or whether it is correct or not. But when you come outside, I was just thinking, what the hell, he was just asking me how to print a matrix form, how to print a numbers given in a matrix form. It's simple as that. I was like, I felt I made fool of myself with that time, but full of myself by not answering that simple question. But I gave him the logic, like, first initialize two variables like a and b, and make them inside an array. E is, for example, int a inside an array. If you want to create 2 cross 2 matrix, then give 2 comma 2. If you want to create 3 cross 3 matrix, give 3 comma 3. Similarly, variable for b also, int b inside a array 3 comma 3 or 2 comma 2. And then also initialize two variables I and j. For I represents the row and j represents the column. So I and j again becomes a 2 by using for loop. It is for I less than I is equal to 1, I is equal to 0, I is less than 2 if it is 2 cross 2 matrix, I is less than 3 if it is 3 cross 3 matrix, and then I plus plus. Similarly, inside a for loop, and again one more for loop for j, that is for columns. J is equal to 0, j less than 2, j plus plus. So take one elements of matrix, and then to display that, say do the same thing by taking a matrix of I comma j. You will take the components of that particular matrix. Okay, so this is how I had to answer, and I had to write also. I couldn't write. That's what I just wanted to make this video, because to share this experience. That when I came out, I felt so bad of myself that even after knowing the answer, simple answer for a simple question, I couldn't answer. That is because I was a little tense during attending the interview. But now I'm real confident, guys. So keep attending mock interviews, which will help you guys a lot in improving your mistakes. Like so, see, the next time when I go, I won't feel tensed. Even if they ask a toughest of the toughest question, I will be able to answer, because today I couldn't answer the simple question, and I got to know what is my mistake, simple mistake, and that is I got tensed. So getting tensed is not bad, but at the time when it is not needed, you get tensed. That is not required. So guys, that's what is my experience I want to share. So I suggest those guys who go for interview, keep if you are unable to attend mock interviews, keep your, if you guys have a webcam or laptop with you guys, switch on your webcam and then practice with the webcam. Keep asking yourself questions, and keep and answer to those questions by yourself, which will increase your confidence of attending interviews and facing the interviewer. So it's just like practicing in front of a mirror. Many times they say that if you practice in front of a mirror, and if you go in front of someone, want to really want to speak, you won't feel tensed and you will be speaking what you want. Similar way, practice mock interviews at your home. If you don't have a laptop or a computer with a webcam, no issues. Go in front of a mirror, think your image in the mirror as an interviewer and you as an interview inter you who are attending the interview. So in that way you can communicate with each other, with you and your image as a as if you are interacting and you're answering the questions parallelly, so that you will lose that fear of attending interview and facing the interviewer. So guys, I hope this video helped you guys a lot, and if you want any other help, please leave me a comment. My email address is ManuPai, MANUPAI dot Manohara, MANOHARA at gmail.com, and I'll be always here to suggest for you guys about the interview and other issues. Thanks a lot for watching, you guys. Take care and all the best for your careers.